Hey everybody, welcome back. I have today another black box from Amazon here. This is the Case D black box for 2023. Gonna go ahead and do these videos just a little bit different, try to streamline them. So let's go ahead and get into opening this up, kind of talk as we go. I will leave a link in the description to where you can buy these if it's something that you're interested in. For those of you not familiar, this is something Amazon sells. It's exclusive, as far as I know, to the US, to Amazon. And they have one of these for each case of Hot Wheels that is released. Hot Wheels releases 15 cases each year, and it's supposed to be new castings, new colorations. Shouldn't be any duplicates in between cases, so if you can get it in a B case, you shouldn't be able to get it in a C case, so on, so forth. 16 cars in each one, and let's go ahead and see what we have. I've had pretty good luck out of these so far, and forgive me, I am filming this a little differently than normal, so had pretty good luck out of these so far. We've had 3 boxes. I have got 2 supers so far. I've got a treasure hunt in every box. I just took a peek, and it looks like we did not get a super in this box probably, which is unfortunate because I really like the one that's in this case. So just go ahead and look and see what we did get here. Kind of scoop this to the side. There's still some good cars in this case, so we will see what we have here. I have had a chance. Again, I usually get these cases in my store a couple of weeks before I get the box, sometimes up to a month. So I've seen a lot of these. I've purchased basically what I wanted. That might be a disadvantage for you. But if you can't get cases or you can't get cars where you're at, this isn't a bad option. And it's a pretty decent chance to get supers and treasure hunts. So here we have this 1986 Toyota van. Aston Martin Vantage. It's a really good looking car. I got this in a 9-pack the other day. I'd kind of passed on it on the pegs. For one, because a lot of times if it's not something I just really want or think I'm going to have a hard time getting, I just wait on these boxes to see if I get it or not. But still a really good looking casting. If you're a Golf fan, definitely a good pickup for you. It's a Nissan Leaf. I also got that in a 9-pack. And Count Muscula. Go ahead and see here, we have the McLaren Elva, Ford Mustang Mach-E 1400. I think this is a pretty cool version of this car if you like it. I really like the coloration on it. I'm not a super huge fan of the car itself, but I think this one looks really good. Have the 82 Cadillac Seville. Very popular. Definitely not something that I'm into, but I have a lot of friends that are into cars kind of this style, and I know this is a super popular casting, so definitely a good pickup, maybe something to trade on, but something a lot of people would be happy to have. I do like the rim choice they went with on this, and I think for what it is, the coloration is really nice. And Time a Taxi. Go ahead and see here that we have the Lotus Evija. I believe this should have been the super if we had one. It is not. I can tell right away by the wheels. The wheels are very much different on this car. Unfortunate, I'll have to try to find that in the store or trade around for it or buy it because I really want one of these. It's definitely a good looking mainline though. I shouldn't take away from that. If you're into this type of car, I've always kind of been a little bit of a Lotus fan. So, you know, really cool looking car, good looking casting. Just a little unfortunate that we didn't get the super. Have the Snoopy from the Peanuts series. I've already picked a couple of those up, but that's pretty cool casting if you're into that sort of thing. Whoops, pardon me. It's 84 Corvette. A really good looking version of this casting. I've heard, I'm not really up to date on, you know, when castings change, things like that. I've heard this is kind of an older casting. A lot of people thought it might get an update. I'm not sure about that, but I still think at least the coloration on it, the wheel choice, everything looks really good to me. BMW 507. I really like this car. I went ahead and picked a couple of these up in the store. Just really classy looking. I think they did a really super good job with this. Color combination of the white and red, the wheels and the tires. Looks really nice. '08 Ford Focus. You know, I've seen this and I honestly didn't realize it was a Focus. I thought it was a fantasy casting. I just hadn't paid that much attention to it. And of course, that can kind of be that way with art cars sometimes. The Eric Steen rod. Not a bad version of that if you like that casting. Last two here, this one's semi-popular, the tuned 83 Chevy Silverado. Not a super big fan of these. I mean, I can see why people are, just not really my thing. But I think this is the third one that they've done of this casting, the third color. So pretty cool. I know a lot of people were kind of looking for that. Of course, square bodies are hot right now. The tuned, not as much so, but you still have a fan base out there. And the last one, probably the best car in this case, the '90 Honda Civic EF. Really popular casting right now. Of course, Civics are almost always popular. This is a really good looking casting. They did a good job in the red. Windows all look good. Nice wheel choice. Good tampos. Just all around good casting. So happy to get that. No treasure hunt here either, which is kind of disappointing. Because I don't think, let's see. No, I've not got a super or a treasure hunt out of this case yet in stores. So I'm really going to have to work on that just a little bit. In my mind, this is just about as good as a super, or not a super, I'm sorry. This is just about as good as a treasure hunt for me, as far as things that I'd like to find in here. Definitely by far the best car out of these, I feel like. Now, if you're not into JDM, you like some of this other stuff, you know, that may be different for you. Saw some of you on the other videos talking about how much you like this Aston Martin. So, you know, to each their own. Definitely some popular castings here. Like I said, if you have a hard time getting to the store or getting cars at all, I'll reiterate, this is a pretty decent value. Where I'm at, cars are normally about $1.25 to $1.50 by the time you pay tax each. When I buy them in this box, they're about $1.75, $1.77 each, I believe. So the difference being, you don't really get to pick what's in this box. So just kind of know that ahead of time. Like I said, I'll leave a link in the description. I still stand by the fact that at least so far you have a good opportunity to get at least treasure hunts and a fair opportunity to get super treasure hunts. I know a lot of people have had just sour luck out of these. Another thing to watch out for in these boxes is as time has came on, they're getting a lot of returns on these and then reselling them, I think. A lot of people are getting these opened with cars that shouldn't be in them, things like that. So just be aware of that, especially if you're getting into these late. I would probably advise you just to do the pre-orders. And, you know, if you're real worried about it, just do like the last pre-order that they added, I think, which at this point is maybe the F case. A lot less chance of getting a return. So just keep that in mind. Of course, you can always send it back, you know, as damaged goods if you have to. Another thing with this box came by itself in good shape. I did have a box one time that was shipped with some other stuff and it got damaged. The cars were okay, the box was just damaged. So just things to keep in mind. If you have any questions, feel free to leave them in the comments below. If you like what we're doing here, give us a like and a subscribe. I've really enjoyed doing this video series. I kind of hate that my luck ran out with this box. I should be getting another one, I think, Friday. And then there's another one pretty soon after that. So these three cases here are coming in pretty quick succession. So I guess we'll see pretty quick if my luck comes back or if it stays bad for a while. So appreciate y'all watching. Like I said, any questions, leave them in the comments. If you got any other video ideas, things you'd like to see, let me know. Hope everybody's having a good week, and happy hunting, y'all.